Hello friends, this is Viraj. Welcome to my YouTube channel and we are continuing our discussion on current affairs for Prelims 2026. Today's topic of discussion will be National Commission for Backward Classes. National Commission for Backward Classes is in news as it has recommended removal of 35 communities from the list of OBCs. Before going there, I want you to first and foremost mark your presentee in the comment section. Chalo, let us start with our discussion. Please note it down. ठीक है, I will be providing PDFs. Just bear with me for 2 or 3 days. So National Commission for Backward Classes, it was first established as a statutory body. What is a statutory body? A body which is created through a law passed by parliament or state legislature. In this case, it was the law passed by parliament. And what was that law? National Commission for Backward Classes Act 1993. This law was created on the direction of Supreme Court. This law was enacted on the direction of Supreme Court, and the direction came in the Indira Swamy case. Indira Swamy case, also called as Mandal Commission case. This particular case, what it directed was obviously creation of the body, which I have just mentioned, National Commission for Backward Classes. Other than that, it mentioned the reservation should not exceed as far as possible it should not exceed 50%. Alright, second thing that it stated was OBCs को reservation can be provided, but the reservation has to be oriented towards or pointed towards, or it should be given to those who are not in the creamy layer of OBC. ठीक है. Now, in 2018, what happened was this body was given constitutional status. That means Constitution created this body, and that was done through 102nd Constitutional Amendment Act. Please remember, 102nd Constitutional Amendment Act. By that act, a new article, that is 332B, was inserted in the Constitution. Article 332B was inserted in the Constitution. What did this article do? It provided for composition, power, functions, and appointment and service conditions for chairman and members of this commission. I repeat, it provided for composition, it provided for powers of the commission, it provided for functions of the commission, and it provided for appointment of chairman and members, and as well as their service conditions. Which commission? National Commission for Backward Classes. Alright, so let us look into the commission itself. The commission consists of a chairman, a vice chairman, and 3 members. All of them are appointed by the President of India, and their service conditions are determined by Parliament. Please remember this. ठीक है, appointed by President and service conditions determined by Parliament. Alright, as we know, as we have already seen, that this body is constitutional in nature, so what do we see is, we see it at equal footing with National Commission for Scheduled Caste and National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. The functions are also similar. I will just brief you about the functions. Please remember the functions. ठीक है, their UPSC is very particular with respect to the functions. ठीक है, so it will put in one of the things that are not the functions, and that will be incorrect, and you need to identify it. So what are the functions? First and foremost, the commission investigates. I'll repeat. The commission investigates and monitors all matters related to safeguard for OBCs under the Constitution and other law. That basically means it will look into whether the safeguards provided to OBCs, are they implemented in right manner or not. Second, it will inquire into complaints. It will inquire into complaints of deprivation of rights of OBCs. That means if there is any atrocities held against the OBCs, if any atrocity is conducted against the OBCs, so it will look into that particular complaint. It will advise the central government on measures that can be taken to better the conditions of OBCs. ठीक है. It is also the function of National Commission for Backward Classes to provide an annual report, and if needed special report, on the conditions of OBCs to the President of India, and President of India has to lay this report on the floor of both the houses of the Parliament. ठीक है. Recommendation contained in this report, government has to provide an action taken report on that particular recommendations. Government has to state whether it has taken any action or not, and if not, then why action has not been taken on the recommendation provided by National Commission for Backward Classes. Alright, other than that, the function that is in news is, it will recommend inclusion, exclusion, or modification with respect to any category in the central list of OBCs, in the central list of OBCs. And lastly, participate in planning process for development of OBCs. All right. The second last function that is in news. I'll repeat it. Recommends inclusion, exclusion, or modifications in central list of OBCs. So right now, what National Commission for Backward Class has done, it is under the purview of the function that we have just stated. What are the powers available to? What are the powers available to National Commission for Backward Classes? So basically, for the purpose of taking forward its functions, it has been provided the powers of a civil code. That means it can summons a person for attendance. It can enforce attendance of a person if he does not respond to the summons. It can examine a witness on oath, and it can require production of documents related to functions that it has to conduct. All right, all these powers can be used by National Commission for Backward Classes, and that is why National Commission for Backward Classes is also considered to be a quasi judicial body. Remember this, it is very important. ठीक है. Rest of the things we have already discussed. Reporting mechanism में it sends its report to the President of India. President of India places the report before both houses of the Parliament. Government has to submit action taken report on the recommendation mentioned in the report provided by National Commission for Backward Classes. All right. Please remember, as I told you, 102nd Constitutional Amendment Act. 102nd Constitutional Amendment Act. 105th Constitutional Amendment Act is also important from the point of view of it restored the powers of the state to identify OBCs for the state list. ठीक है, तो 102nd and 105th Constitutional Amendment Act are important. Thank you so much. If there are doubts, if there are any doubts, you can mention those doubts in the comment section. Other than that, please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. Secondly, please like this video, leave a comment, and third, and the next part is basically share this video as much as possible. Thank you so much. Best of luck. Bye. See you soon.